Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Shoftim. A few weeks ago we learned, you shall commit no injustice in judgment. You shall not favor a poor person or respect a great man. You shall judge your fellow with righteousness. The Rambam used this verse to teach. It is a mitzvah for a judge to adjudicate righteously. As the Torah states, judge your colleagues with righteousness. The Rambam explained, what is meant by a righteous judgment? Equating the litigants with regard to all matters. One should not be allowed to speak to the full extent he feels necessary, while the other litigant is told to speak concisely. A judge shouldn't treat one favorably and another litigant speak gently to him and treat the other harshly and speak sternly to him. A similar command is mentioned in this week's Torah portion. You shall appoint judges and law enforcement officers, Shoftim v'Shotrim, for your tribes and all the settlements that your God is giving you. They shall govern the people with justice. The judges shall not judge unfairly. They shall show no partiality. They shall not take bribes, for bribes blind the eyes of the discerning and upset the plea of the just. The phrase, they shall govern people with justice, seems extraneous. If God commanded the Jewish people to appoint judges and to govern the people, shouldn't it be obvious that the judges should ensure that justice is the result of the process? Why did God have to say that judges shall govern the people with justice? In his commentary to the command, they shall govern the people with justice, Rashi explained, this means that you shall appoint judges who are expert and righteous to give that judgment. In contrast, the Sforno wrote, the manner in which the complaints of the litigants were heard, that should be such that the resulting decisions could be expected to be fair and righteous. The judges were not to discriminate in their treatment of either of the opposing litigants. American civil rights leader Martin Luther King discussed justice. And listen to this quote. He said, human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Each step towards the goal of justice requires sacrifice, requires suffering and struggle, and tireless exertions and passionate concern of the dedicated individuals. In contrast, Plato wrote, justice in the life and conduct of the state is possible only as first it resides in the hearts and souls of the citizens. The difference between Rashi and Sforno, King and Plato reside in two different approaches to justice. How is justice best guaranteed? According to Rashi and Plato, it is through the people who carry out the justice. If they are dedicated to justice as a person, then justice will prevail. It is the community's responsibility to appoint righteous judges. According to the Sforno and King, though, justice is ensured by cases being adjudicated in a just manner. The judge can't show favoritism, they can't take bribes, they must listen to each litigant, etc. The two different approaches, one focusing on the person, on the judge themselves, and the other on the judge's method, is instructive for many aspects of communal life, not just justice. In all cases that require a meaningful objective to be achieved, the question of how to best achieve it will come down to the person charged with its achievement or the method used to reach the objective. As usual, the correct approach lies in both approaches. A community must find the people and make sure that they employ the best methods to achieve success in whatever endeavor the community is trying, and especially when it's trying to achieve justice. Shabbat Shalom.